Thank you, President. My adjournment matter is for the Minister for Health. Victoria is currently suffering under the extended state of emergency powers which its government gave itself in March. The Liberal Democrats oppose this extension because these powers have been the excuse for the use of violence against Victorians. We've seen people being arrested for exercising their right to peaceful assembly. We've seen public housing residents locked in their home under police guard. These powers have been used for financial and social destruction on a broad scale. We've seen businesses closed because under emergency powers their customer base disappeared. We've seen students forced to learn from home. We've seen people abandoned or isolated because they were not allowed to have visitors. We've seen all of regional Victoria suffer for a few cases in Melbourne. This government's track record on abusing Victorians has been documented globally, and observers have asked themselves if this is Australia, where we are young and free, or some far-flung country suffering under a brutal dictator. The state of emergency is due to end in December. By December, everyone who wants to get vaccinated should have had time to get their shots. And the excuse to keep us like this will have ended. December 4, the first day of summer, should be our Freedom Day, the first weekend of summer. Perhaps we'll gather in largest groups in public areas organised over social media, or go shopping without telling the government exactly where we are at every moment. We will start to do again what we once took for granted. Live our lives without fear of being arrested or handed a fine. The virus will not be over in December. It will enter our country, and some people will get sick and some people will die. I expect the vaccinated will fare better than the unvaccinated, but it will be adults making choices for themselves. What we are waiting for is normal human behaviour to once again become normal. Most of Victoria has had more than it can stand of abuse by this government. Many of those who once embraced the boot upon their neck have grown weary, and those who only ever grudgingly accepted the boot are increasingly rejecting it. Victorians have had enough of being stepped on. December must be the end of it all, the end of the state of emergency, the end of the lockdowns, the end of the closed borders and the end of the elimination strategy. I call on the Minister for Health to end the oppression of all Victorians and allow them to celebrate December 4, Freedom Day, as an end of this badly written horror story and the start of a new, better one.